Yes, question.
Another quick question here. Were there ever any, I mean, what was probably the funniest point when you messed up with a voice?
Funniest mess up with voice? I'd say, well, okay. It's not the funniest. The most embarrassing thing, there's this part in Shin-Chan where Hiro comes home from work and does a fake striptease as he's getting out of his work. And he's like having this fantasy of like, ooh, yeah. And they didn't really have any lines, and so I did this sort of fake striptease. And then his children see him acting all weird. He's like, but I did that, and the engineer and director thought it was so funny that they just kept bringing people in to play it. And I was just sitting there. It's okay when it's on Cartoon Network, because I'm not watching other people watch that. I'm safe at my house with my Tostitos, and no one's bothering me, but they tortured me by saying, go get that, go get it, you know, go get that. They kept bringing people in. That was probably most recently the funniest voice thing. Very embarrassing.
It worked out.
Is it fun? Is it funny? That show's kind of funny.
Just a little bit. I was just wondering with having 5 children, do you ever get any of your inspiration without realizing it from your children?
Oh, yes. I mean, in Shin-Chan especially, because it's kind of an off-color show, but we fought, well, I personally fought a lot during that show for it to resonate, to have truth, family truth in it, because there's a lot of true family stuff that goes on in that show. Because there'll be like an episode where like Hina pees on Hiro's head while he's waking up, and you know, it's just like with families, it's just constantly about snot, boogers, and somebody's diaper on the floor. It's a mess. Families are messy. Don't, yes. My wife and I joke around that if we ever do a parenting book, it's going to be called "Don't Blow Your Nose on the Curtains." Because you teach your kids, don't wipe with this, and you can't get something to blow your nose, and they're going over the where did I go wrong? But yeah, so a lot of the stuff in Shin-Chan especially is very, well, we get a little flexibility in the booth. They'll have a line, because the writer, Jared's a very brilliant writer, very excellent writer, but he doesn't have a family. So he's writing funny stuff, but I'm like, that's not quite real. That's not really what would happen in a family. So we get to sort of flip it and switch it and make it a little bit more truthful. And that's a really fun part. But Jared's, the stuff he does for the show is really fun. Really, Please put all hand. Okay, another question, Laffy?
Do you improv a lot of your lines?
Not a lot, but I'll say there's probably maybe 5 or 10 times an episode there's a line that just doesn't quite work and we have to rework it or rewrite it, or something doesn't quite seem real, and so we get to fix it. Sometimes we hate it. Usually, if the episode's written perfectly, you just get to flow through it, and it's a lot of fun. Sometimes you'll do a line, and then you get stuck on one, and you'll sit there for 20 minutes trying to figure out one line. So that's where the director, the sound engineer, and myself all work together and try to figure out to make it. Because they're very, very particular about it, matching the flaps and looking really perfect.
Okay, this is going to be a dumb question.
There are no dumb questions, only dumb people. No, I mean... Not talking about it. I'm talking about people outside this room.
I have to admit, I don't know much about you. Only, and I'll ask Catherine, it's only about who is he and what does he do and how does it go about? And so the question is that series finished? It's completely finished? Okay.
Sadly, my daughter got me stuck on them, and she, Mom, why need this movie? So I watched it at the end of the series of YouTube cliffhanger. okay, we're going to get let's go get the other test. We have to wait 3 months. It's like, what? So that's not box that I got. We got me Full Metal Alchemist is another one that you actually appreciate.
We were looking for the Dark in the Dark.
We had the first box set, but the second box set was the Pirate PA versus Complete, because actually when it aired on Cartoon Network, I missed it. And I was very, I like when I was crying and I was eating, but
Next time cry, next time Peter.
but so we were looking for it. We can't find it anywhere now. It's very sad.
I'm sure you can get it online somewhere.
They have the Slim Pack with the Funimation booth. It has like 14 episodes on it, I think, and it has
Yeah, it's on the new collection that just
You gotta go check it out!
My money's
I know,
good.
it's on sale for $30.
Mommy, I love you.
No, the I love you is cute, but with my son I'm like, okay, the fence needs to be fixed,
Yeah.
everything needs to mow the lawn,
Yeah.
and you need to do laundry for your mom first. Oh, I think she did for laundry. You have to suffocate.
It was cute. You have to wait,
You have to patio, so I have carrying bags of dirt all around the house, and then you're like, oh no, you have to put it back where you got it.
Ah, the moving things.
Darn.
When I was a principal, I used to be a principal of a small private school, and the playground was filled with rocks, and they'd get all messed up. So one of my favorite tortures for the children, I just picture them as adults telling their children, principal used to make us rake the rocks. I give the kids rakes, I want all the rocks nice and smooth. Why? Because that is your punishment, and I like the rocks too. You got little third graders out there raking. Should have tucked my shirt in. Those were at my school, the big problems were like kids not tucking shirts in. One time a kid lit a match in the bathroom. Everyone told me though, before they were like, watch, I got matches from home. And then like in 30 seconds, John is lighting matches in the bathroom. I'm like, why are you lighting matches in the bathroom? My dad does it. That's for a totally different reason. That's exactly right. Trivia? Should we do the trivia?
I have a question real quick. Is Jim Chan made here or is it?
We just dub it here. Everything we do here is dub. But there are 540 episodes of Shin Chan.
Wow. And don't forget the movies.
And the movies. So we'd be, I would like me some Shin Chan being popular, because that would mean I would be working for a while.